The Monetary Authority of Singapore says it does not manipulate its currency for the country's export advantage. This comes after the US added Singapore to a watch list for exchange rate and macroeconomic policies. The central bank says its monetary policy framework is centered on the exchange rate and has always been aimed at keeping prices stable in the medium term. It says it does not and cannot use the exchange rate to gain an export advantage or achieve a current account surplus, as a deliberate weakening of the Singapore dollar would cause inflation to spike and compromise its price stability objective. The central bank says that in the early years of development, Singapore had large current account deficits, but these became surpluses as the economy matured. With rising affluence, MAS assesses that consumption will rise and the current account surplus will fall when savings are used for an aging population. Despite being named on the list, one expert says there is no real danger of Singapore being penalized by the US.
I think even the US acknowledges that if Singapore were to depreciate its currency as a policy, it would lead to a sudden rise in inflationary risk, so on and so forth. And that is them implying that Singapore will not do it, and they understand this. So we don't see this as a big risk. Nonetheless, certainly a better communication and clarifications are needed as we go forward.